Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. I know it's been a couple of days, but you know, anyway, I already got my lip packed because, uh, man, something happened. I was recording and something happened to that footage, so I had to record again. So don't even worry about it. But anyway, if you have any questions for me, leave them in the comments below. Uh, a lot of people ask me, how did you get started dipping? Well, it goes back to to me how I got started dipping was somebody gave me a pinch of Copenhagen Straight, which is what I'm dipping on now. But no. You think that I stuck with Copenhagen Straight when I actually, excuse me, well, if you want to start early back, like when I first started chewing, dipping, whatever you want to call it, my grandpa, he gave me a pinch of Redman chew. Yep. My grandpa still chews that stuff to this day, but I will not. I mean, I might do it for a future video, but I'm not gonna go out there and buy Redman every day now, cause it tastes like dried up raisins to me. Anyway, back to what I was saying. So I got the pinch of Redman. Yeah, I chewed it. Whatever, man. I'm not gonna waste my grandpa's chewing tobacco, even though I don't really like Redman. Then I'll go over my cousin's husband's house, and he gives me a pinch of Copenhagen Straight. No, that was not my everyday dip after I got a pinch because it was actually, I was a huge fan of Grizzly, still am. I started out with Grizzly Wintergreen. The reason being is because it was cheaper, and which the Wintergreen was like way, it was like way powering. Anyway, guys, if you want to start out dipping, I don't suggest starting out with Grizzly Wintergreen because then you're either gonna be into it or not into it. If you want to start out dipping, I suggest you start out with, excuse me, and I hate to say this because I don't really like the brand, but if you're a beginning out, if you're a beginner or wanting to try dip, I'd start out with Skull. Hey, if you don't know how to pack it, the can, if you don't know how to do this or this, I wouldn't recommend starting out with long cut. And again, I don't dip pouches, but I recommend people that are beginning to dip pouches just for a little while. And then once you get the hang of this, get you some long cut. Excuse me. Yeah, get you some long cut after you know how to do this. I didn't know how to do that, and you know. You know, the person who gave me the dip knew how to pack it, and that's all fine and dandy. You know, when I first was actually able to, buy dip, I had already learned how to pack it. So, but yeah, don't start out with grizzly wintergreen or any type of wintergreen for that matter, because it is overpowering. But if you want to get you some, if you're really enthusiastic and you want to start out with long cut, I'd recommend you some Copenhagen Straight, because that, that might work, but also, excuse me. Well, then another thing is, if you're coming off, let's say you're trying to switch over from cigarettes to dip, I don't know, you might want to go get you some type of wintergreen. If you smoke, if you've been smoking like 2 packs a day, you might as well get you a roll of, or log, whatever you want to call it, roll, log of some type of wintergreen. And I think that grizzly wintergreen would probably be the best route to go if if your nicotine levels are high, because grizzly wintergreen, I, in my opinion, is stronger than Copenhagen wintergreen. That's just my opinion. Uh, but hey, there's also other ways, like I did in, I think it was like couple, the first video I did. You can also, I don't have a lot of dip, but if you don't know how to do that, you can take it like your can lid and do, and push your dip up to the side like this. Yeah, there's tons of ways to pack your dip to where you get a good little pinch. And I wouldn't recommend starting out with snuff neither. Copenhagen snuff, don't start out with that. That's a whole different ball game, Copenhagen snuff. Anyway, but yeah, if you are a beginner dipper, start out with something easy. Excuse me. Start out with something easy. Anyway, if you have any questions about the video, whatever, go ahead and leave them in the comments. Excuse me. Or thumbs up this video. And if you're brand new here, hit that subscribe, hit that bell notification so you know every time I upload. And if you want to send me anything, let me know in the comments below, and I'll get with you on that. Also, if you have, like I said, if you have any questions, leave them below. It don't matter if it's related to this video or not. But yeah, I'd love to do some unboxings from you guys, the subscribers on this channel. So, alright, y'all know this. If you ain't dipping, you tripping. I'm out.